I didn't meet you guys. I'm Mike.
Mike, nice to meet you. I'm Caleb.
Mike, I'm Lane. Mike.
Ben, Lane, and Caleb are removing any contaminants that would decrease the quality of the biochar. I'm just trying to keep up.
Tell me again what I'm looking for.
Anything that's not carbon.
So like this doesn't look quite charred.
Correct. That is wood. We toss that out.
Toss it.
Yep. Here's a rock. Here's a rock. You only want carbon to go through the rest of the system and into the bags. So this is a good piece of carbon. It's burned all the way through. You can still see the rings in it.
You guys are all moving pretty quick, but you're looking for stuff that isn't like that.
That's carbon.
That's good.
Yep.
So that goes. Because at a glance, I gotta say, it all just looks like black stuff. That's good, right?
Yeah, this is carbon. That's good carbon.
Well, what's the difference between...
This is still wood.
I feel like this might still be wood.
Can you crack it open? Oh, that's carbon.
That's carbon. Yeah, I don't know that I was properly trained for this.
What was it, trained by fire?
Baptism by fire.
Yeah, baptism by fire.
The carbon gets milled into smaller and smaller pieces.
And where's it go from there?
It goes to your home garden.
When biochar is added to soil, it attracts and holds nutrients, so plants can access them more easily. Think of it as a time-released capsule for anything that grows in the dirt.
The medium size can be used for water filtration, water remediation. It's being used in explosives and ballistics.
I mean, it just seems like an awful lot.
All life on Earth is carbon-based, so most everything is receptive to it and can be used for it.
If you're making lump charcoal for a barbecue, how hot is that burning as compared to what you're doing?
We don't make barbecue charcoal, so I don't know. If you were to put our product into your grill right now, you'd probably burn your grill down, because this stuff actually burns too hot. If we were to reignite this right now, we can't just put this out with a regular fire extinguisher.
Well, what the hell would happen if there was a fire here?
We'd go across the street, call the fire department, and watch till it goes out.
So far, we've sorted out the wood that's on its way to becoming biochar. Now it's time to pack it up.
So this is our chip, and that's our medium. We have a color-coordinated organization.
Because it all looks white and black to me.
The carbon in these bags is sorted through a box screen into 4 different sizes: chipped, medium, small, and powder.
We'll get like 2 powder bags a week.
Right.
So it's the most expensive stuff.
You just can't help but rub it in your eyes, can you?
I can't. Get the slightest itch.
I know. Right now, I really want to, but I'm trying to avoid that.
You know better.
Once full, each bag weighs about 700 pounds.
You also got to do spot quality checks. Some wood is okay, but about 98, 99% char in the bag. As that fills up, you're going to want to spread it around, push it in the corners, help it fill up as full as tight as it can.
It's important to make sure the containers are packed tight, but not overfilled. The contents must be mostly carbon. If too many wood chips, masquerading as carbon, find their way into the bag, then the bag will need to be dumped out and resorted, and that would be very, 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 very bad.
Now this one's a pain in the ass.
I see that.
You're gonna want to look at this one. This one's filling up on you.
Oh, that's sure. That's woefully inadequate.
Thankfully, Ben is what you call a hands-on supervisor.
All right, we'll call this one full.
I'd say so, yeah.
So we'll pull it out. Just do a little spot check. That looks like good carbon to me.
There's a little piece of wood. This is what I'm looking for. You got to go through the whole thing. You got to find the little pieces of wood. And when you find them, you got to throw them on the ground.
Tie it up. The other thing, too, is you have to have an internal clock telling you to go check on the other ones. You can't get too fixated.
It seems like the chunky ones that are the problem. That's more apt to bunch up because it's bigger.
Right.
The fully loaded bags are placed on pallets and taken to the cool-down area. For good reason.
We don't immediately put it into our inventory because if an ember happened to slip by us, it'll burn down everything. So they...
How many bags are out there?
We have over 1 million pounds in our inventory.
I mean, that's That's a lot.
Yeah. Have you ever operated a wheel loader before?
Oh, sure.
You want to try again?
Oh, good. Another machine I don't know how to operate. My day is looking up.
How's he doing? He's doing great.
It is unbelievable what people will toss me the keys to, honestly.
To state the obvious, big machines are fun. Driving them is satisfying. I recommend it.
So what's he doing?
He's going to dump a kiln into the hopper.
Maybe I should watch that.
Yeah.
That's a fresh kiln of charred lumber.
Yep, it's a finished kiln.
A finished kiln.
Yep.
And how long does the lumber cook?
11.5 hours total.
Once the carbon in the kiln is dumped into the hopper, it's sent through this thing, which may or may not be an actual thing.
We've made all of this from farm equipment.
I was about to ask you, this is not...
That's like a manure spreader right there that we built a hopper on. This potato sorter here, it's a potato sorter. No. This ejects all of this bigger stuff.
Yeah.
We try to get much of it out as before it goes to us.
Now those are actual kilns, right?
Those come from a weld shop. The tops and bottoms are actually the ends of rail cars.
Really?
Yeah. And then the sides, everything is just rolled and just welded together.
So you dump the kiln, the manure spreader and the potato sorter have been cobbled together in such a way as to facilitate the onward motion of, is it biochar at this point, or is it just bio or char?
It's both. It's one or the other or both.
I swear, if the key to saving our planet really does come down to made-up machines and tiny bits of charred, recycled wood jammed into the ground, I might weep.
This is part of our dust collection system. I don't even know what the real term is. We call them the udders.
The udders are literally bursting with superfine, highly flammable powder that falls through the conveyor belt I was working on earlier. The udders need to be milked.
I'm getting that feeling I get
Can we
sometimes.
get his respirator?
It's usually right before things get super, super dirty and people say things like, can I get his respirator?
The dirtiest I have ever left this property was when I emptied these.
Oh, really?
Now it's a new guy chore.
The FNG.
Yep, the FNG.
You just unzip her?
Yeah, unzip her if you can. Start scraping it out if you can.
There's a certain futility. I feel as though I'm downwind.
Yeah, you're in a really good spot there, Mike.
And so I learned for the 1,000,000th time, being downwind, never good.
We just can't pull down on them too much or they'll disconnect.
Oh. Is it coming out?
Oh yeah, you're doing good.
I'm afraid to open my eyes.
So if you kind of reach your arm up in there and kind of claw at it, you can get it to break free a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
That's Dylan giving me some advice on how to get even dirtier. Thanks, Dylan.
What are we going to do when we get this hopper full of fines?
Yeah, we're gonna dump it.
Dump it where?
Back into our hopper to bag it.
Yeah, we should do this more often.
Yeah. Don't worry, we only have 7 more to go.
You want us to call you the next time we do it?
Yeah, that'd be great. And if I don't pick up, just keep calling. I'm probably just tied up out back.